we're here. Let's start the recording and let's move into why we're here, which is CLG FC episode 56.2. Tonight's stream is you're not going to see any CLG games actually being played. Tonight's stream is purely the continuation of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. You can see we got games going all the way through the week. The beginning of preseason here is on the 22nd. We do need to schedule actually friendlies for our side. So let's do that now, shall we? If I go to schedule and I click arrange friendly, the 22nd is when we come back. I would like for them to have 2 weeks off, really, before we start any competitions. So I'm going to start our first as multiple friendly matches, please. 90 minutes home, and I'm going to choose really these 4 weekends, and then we'll do two weeks off, and we'll do the cup, and 2 weeks off, and we'll do the or we'll do a week off, and we'll do the CLG Cup here, and then we'll start the or the league, I should say, right on Saturday, August 1st. Actually, let me schedule these for Saturday instead of Sunday. I've got Sunday checked, but let's do Saturday. So we do have Saturday, and then we'll do the league here, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll do the cup competition the Saturday and Sunday here, and we'll consider we might spread them out because I think the league is not going to start until if I actually go. I don't know what league I'm starting in yet, actually. So until the 22nd, I have no clue what league we're actually kicking over to. So we'll do a week of physical training to get the team back and prepped and ready again, and then we'll do. So I'm going to schedule these four. Where's LythamSt.Anne? LythamSt.Anne. We'll put them in the actual competition, shall we? Very small reputation teams. We'll do Henlin because we haven't done them last season, if I remember correctly. We'll do Granite. We'll do uh, Hollywell United, and we'll do. Um, I guess we're gonna have to do FC United of Wrexham again. So no fee. Should it be away? Because then we collect it. We'll do home because we'll collect the ticket sales right from the home. So that's what we have on the schedule. We are moving in. We're going to process. Hope I don't know if this is going to take us into. We did we not watch Korea? Oh, we did watch Korea, New Zealand. Yeah. So FC United of Wrexham have accepted the friendly proposal. So if I go to schedule, they're on the board. It looks like the others are as well. Um, so there we go. 20 days away to our next fixture. Can you believe it? And it's a friendly. We'll schedule the competitions afterwards because we do want to see what league we go to. Remember, Manchester Saints Athletic got reassigned after they got promoted out of this league to a different league structure. And that might happen to us. And if it does, it might be something where, um, you know, we start our regular season in August, and then it's not until September. Like the whole Lancashire, Cheshire Amateur League Division C, B, and A's have been September starts. So we don't want to schedule in the August in case we get reassigned to a different group, and all of a sudden our season starts in the middle of August. So might as well just wait it out until the preseason actually starts, and then we can go from there. I think that's fair. I seem to have a lot of crap built up in my in my throat, but anyway. Uh, we do have the World Cup games. So is that. This is the first preseason, if you would. Uh, the preseason schedule. So there's your schedule changes to the preseason. forgiven everything. We got Egypt, England up next. That's the next match. Egypt, England at the World Cup. So, and then tomorrow, the next day, we have USA, Japan. I'm going to try to get through, I think, 3 World Cup games tonight, get us into the 17th, which would be Cameroon versus Korea. That should be, this USA, Japan game should be the second round of the group stage. So, England, Germany here is probably going to be the final round of the second round of the group stage, and then we just move right along, basically. So, not anything huge tonight, or in today's episode, I should say, if you're on the YouTube. Again, it's 56.2. But yeah, hopefully 3 World Cup games. If we get through a 4th, it'd be great. But right now we're just looking at 3 World Cup games for our stream here tonight and for this video here tonight. We do need to watch, obviously, the round of 32. We have that going on as well. And we have the round of 16s and basically quarterfinals, semifinals, third place match final that we're going to be watching as well. So most of our preseason is actually going to be dedicated at the World Cup. These fixtures actually might need to change. I scheduled these and I didn't realize actually these fixtures are going to need to change. What have I done? What have I done? Because the World Cup's going on and I'm an idiot. So unless I do, where the hell? I guess I'm just going to have to do World Cup, right? And then the matches. So as of right now, through the 22nd, our first match isn't until, but if I go to schedule, woke up second round, right? Is the 25th, but they won't all play at the same day, right? It'll be spread out, wouldn't it? Doesn't look like it. So I don't have schedule. I do have schedule here. So if I go here, I've got the 7th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 5th. Oh, that's not till August. World Cup's over by then. World Cup's over in July. No. Yeah. 7th, 11th. Yeah. Actually. Boom, 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 boom. Boo. 7th is good. The 11th is not. So Granite will have to be canceled. The 18th is not either. I am stupid. Cancel friendly. Yes. Cancel friendly. Yes. And then arrange friendly. It'll have to be multiple friendly matches, the 12th and the 19th. So, actually, the 19th won't work either. It'll have to be the 12th and the 17th, if anything. So, I don't want the 22nd. So, now we're going to choose Granite, and we're going to choose Honeywell. Or Holywell. Sorry. Honeywell. Holywell. They're good. They moved their dates. Cool. Thank you guys for being so supportive. What can I say? Except thank you. So they've moved to the 12th and the 17th. They might get canceled anyway again, by the way. But don't matter. We'll see. But everybody should be good. World Cup should be good. We got Egypt, England. Let's get into it, shall we? Egypt, England are World Cup group stage match between these two as they prepare and warm up. Here they come. It's Estadio Azteca in Mexico for this matchup between Egypt and England. Scopes at the top. Inverted 4-3-3. There's your group stage, England, Egypt. This is Group L. This is the last group stage game of the opening round. I believe, at least. And we are underway. Egypt and England, what should be a thrilling encounter. So, ooh. As this must be a kick. Oh no, this is 5th minute. Sorry, I was like, is this a kickoff highlight? No, it's 5th minute. Fathy has it for Egypt. It would be a big upset if Egypt managed to beat England. Let me get the stream up on the phone, by the way. Some of these players you may remember from the Euros that we watched. There we go. Oh, that's a great shot, and it's a big save by Reda. Some of these you will remember from the Euros that we watched 2 pre-seasons ago. Some of these you may not. There are going to be some new faces on here as well. I think. Lee with the header. That's close. It's pretty good from England so far, I have to admit. Man, it is packed. It's a packed arena. Oh, good ball. It's a good block, but good idea. So. Corner here. Raynor has it. Raynor. All right, Reda's read that. So. A lot of highlights to start. 10th minute now. Off the goal kick here for Egypt. Good cutout from Lee. England should be comfortable with this game. Egypt are good, but I fancy other African sides to do a little bit more here. Cameroon is going to be pretty tricky for South Korea. Certainly, if Ghana's in this tournament, I can't remember, but if they are, you would expect them to go far. Or be competitive at least. Morocco, even though they lost to France, should be competitive within that group. So, that's what I think. I'm going to switch over to Wi-Fi because I forgot the phone is on data. And it's skipping. So while I do that. Oh, it's a block shot. It's not a bad chance for Egypt, though. Raynor. Garbett. His name's Garbett. Instead of garbage. Garbett. Yeah, just send him. It's a terrible touch. It's a terrible touch. I don't know why he wasn't sent first ball. Just immediately on the quick pass. The one-touch pass, even. No need for that defender to cut inside. Now Smith has to take the space by himself. He's done so pretty well. Scoped. Ooh, Garbett over. Decent look for England. 16th minute now. Looks like England again. You know, it was said that England is just inevitable in FM. on the Euro stream, and I don't know, they didn't win our Euros. France won over Spain. That's good. That's good. Raynor has it. Just have a crack. Somebody, Kilton. Goal kick. This England side look all right. I will say that. Certainly you couldn't write them off. Fathy, call. Too heavy a touch. England will take possession. That is a... Oh, that's a shame that... That's a shame that it didn't fall to Egyptian feet, because that ball was begging to be intercepted. Was not a good ball from the keeper at all. Damn it. Oh, I was going to say, it's a good cut back. Raynor now to take a corner. 20th minute for England. England have had the possession. They've had the shots, but they haven't really had anything that's been done offsides. They haven't had anything that's really troubled the Egyptian keeper. Egypt have been fine sitting back. One shot on target for England. It's not really mustered anything, this offense. So now Egypt again, and looking to build from the back again. What can they do? Oh, I said it's Kal. His name's Khalil. Fucking ping. I swear. Here's Dunn on the ball. England looking to move forward. Long. Kelton. Oh, what a save. Red has been equal to the task. Ball still loose. Good clearance. It's good clearance from Egypt. Very nicely done to get the ball clear here. Long. Oh, back post. Okay, Reda's got it. And he needed to. Another free kick. 32nd minute now. Good Gibson. Oh, man. That's a good chance. That's as best a chance of England have had so far this game. Done. Long. Almost got it taken off him. Hayes. Gibson. Smith. Scopes. Lee. Good ball. Garbett should be on. But they've dribbled it right back into the same. Like, this is what agitates me about football, modern football. What is the purpose of this, right? They gave it to Garba on the left. He's deep. He can get the cross, and he wants to cut it back because the players closed him down. Okay, so you cut it back, and then you dribble to the same freaking area that you just gave the ball to. Like, do something with the ball. They get bailed out by a foul here. Lee, oh, that's just over. Wow. Oh, he's offsides anyway. But, like, progress the ball with a purpose. Don't just progress it, okay, this avenue's closed, let's pass it back and just muck about on the ball. Do something on the ball. Like, people knock Anne for yelling at his players to stop passing it backwards. But sometimes it's too much, man. Barcelona really ruined it. I mean, tiki-taka football really ruined it. It's because then it's just pass. Like same with Pep Guardiola football, essentially, which it's a good save. Could have been held that though. Like, just have a plan and play positively with the ball. Like, that's all I ask teams to do. Scopes, that's... Nice, Scarbutt. Smith, take a shot, Smith. Oh, he's wide. It's a corner? It's given a corner. I didn't see a deflection, but it's been given. Smith going to run this down. Egypt haven't had anything going forward, though. It's been all England. I mean, look at the XG. They just can't score. Literally 1 to 0.06. Shots 11 to 1. On target 3 to 0. Corners 6 to 1. Possessions 50-50. So Egypt have had a bit of the ball, but it's all been in the defensive third. They haven't been able to progress forward with the ball. Second half now underway. Honestly, if you're Egypt, you're looking at just taking a point here and maybe picking up 3 against somebody else. That'll be enough to get you out of the groups. 4 points is probably enough to get you out of the groups. 8 best ranked third place teams also advance. So I would say you're looking for you're looking for your point here and your win elsewhere. Long. And if you're England, you want these points because you want the best possible draw you can get, so you'd rather win the group. You're trying to win the group, and if you don't, you're trying to get second. Here's Garbutt. Oh, he's in a good space. Oh, what a save. You're really expected to pick up your points here. You want to pick up your points here so you don't have to pick them up elsewhere. Scopes. Hafiz almost took him off the ball. That would have been dangerous for England. Egypt got to play for the smash and grab. Here's Smith. Smith has headed that down. Done. He had the option on the left, but his back was turned over. He didn't see the run. Couldn't see the pass. Go on, Smith. The ball, Garbutt! Oh, what a save. Point blank, too. Wow. Wow. Another corner for England. It will be another corner for England. Here's Smith. Raynor. Oh my God, how much space is Raynor going to be given? All the space in the world. Still, they can't come up with anything. England in their defensive third. 62nd minute now. What can they do? Long. That ball was terrible. Dunn might be able to turn on it. No. The other Redda, the outfield Redda. Cut it off. It's not a good ball. It's not a good ball. The ball needed to be here. Oh, he somehow got the ball out to Smith. What a block. That's a huge block. 64th minute now. Oh, Dunn to the back post. Is he offsides? No. Oh, great ball, Garbett. Red is there the whole way. It's a nice touch from Celine. It was a bad pass from Ahmed, though. Otherwise, Egypt could have broke pretty well upfield. Now England. Good knock on from Dunn. And then he took an extra touch. There's no need for that, man. You've set yourself up with the touch. You've created space with that first touch. You need to use that space to get the cross in. You have the separation you were looking for. And this is like watching England-Serbia from the actual Euros, man. England looked terrible. Although, to be fair, Serbia were a bit more on England in that game. Egypt haven't been on England at all. Garbett here, he's trying to be the hero. It's been a long day at work. Raynor, great corner. Kelton can't keep it down. That's a really strong corner, though. Oh my God, that's such a bad turnover. Done. And he's let it. Oh my God, Done. What the fuck is wrong with you? How have you turned the ball over? That's just England, man. That just sums up England. Like, that is so. That's awful. That was such an. I gotta go clip that immediately. Like, I'm launching a video producer right now because that just sums up England. Why the fuck are all my VODs going unpublished, man? How do I change that in the settings? Is that something in this, like, yes. Always publish VODs. There we go. It is in the settings. Twitch is such a pain in the dick, man. Am I going to have to actually, I'm not going to be able to click this and hit watch, aren't I? I'm going to have to actually go to my page, channel, pause my stream so I don't hear the audio come through, click my name, go to videos, click on recent broadcast view all. Oh, it's not published. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, Twitch. Do we have a goal? No, England are still fucking it up. And they just headed it out for a goal. God, they are awful. They are actually terrible. I said this England side doesn't look too bad, and they're playing well. But man, they can't finish for shit. Holy moly. Garbett's been trying his best. That's way over. Egypt have yet to have another shot on, at all. At all. England have 20 shots, but they've only put 6 on target, and most have been weak. They've had one good header from point-blank range the keeper managed to save. Scopes, is he on? Won't matter. Ibrahim's won the header. God. It's still unpublished. I can't clip it till the stream's over, unlike previously. And Twitch stopped publishing my VODs because of the one stream that I had the music through because I swapped over to the wrong profile instead of the scene collection. What a pain in the actual ass, man. Oh, he's better be careful here. He almost fouled Lee. It would have been a pen. Egypt don't need that. If you're Egypt, you're getting your point in the air and you're trying to win your 3 points elsewhere. This would be a good point if you're Egypt. And they're doing well with the defense. But England have been awful in the final third. Just awful. I mean, they collected a turnover in the attacking box, and the dude ran it over the byline for a goal kick. I mean, come on, man. You can't do that. You can't get away with that shit, man. Smash and grab? Are we going to get the smash and grab? Oh, no, it's the end of the highlight. Damn. Four minutes of added time. Honestly, a lot of people might think Egypt don't deserve the point, but I'd say give it to them. '91st minute. Like that, what is that? Like, it's just so poor. It's just so piss poor. They got 50 seconds, England. 50 seconds to find a goal. I just want to see good football. And that's not what England have produced at all today. I don't know if England's ever capable of producing that. They just look terrible right now. One last opportunity here. It's a good cross, and Red has headed it away. They got one more chance here. 20 seconds. Long's got it. He's not being closed down. It's a good clear. Hayes coming back at it. Oh, Rayner's giving a lot of space to the box. Cross! That should do it. Yeah, that's going out. That should do it. If I'm the ref, blow full time. Blow full time, ref. Blow full time. You've given England enough chance. There it is. 0-0. England dominate this game. Absolutely dominate this game, but cannot score. 2.04 XG, and they couldn't put anything in the goal. Like, they're just so poor. Egypt's best stats, or highest rated players, is literally their keeper and the three on the back line. So there you have it. Nigeria 1, Slovakia 1, Brazil 3, El Salvador 1, Italy 0, Chile 0, Ukraine 2, Qatar 0, Germany 2, United Arab Emirates 0, Egypt 0, England 0. World Cup stages. Are we going stages? Yes. That's the end of the first round of the group stage of the World Cup. Japan lead their group. Greece is second. The U.S. third. Czechia bottom. Australia lead their group. Serbia second. Mali third. Canada bottom. Sweden lead Group C. Then it's Ecuador, followed by Mexico, Tunisia. Turkey lead Group D over France, Morocco, and Cuba. Paraguay are the top of Group E over Denmark, Uzbekistan, and Senegal. Group F sees Uruguay in second, ahead of Algeria, Spain in third, Haiti at the bottom. Group G sees Colombia top, Portugal and Ivory Coast on a point, and Saudi Arabia at the bottom. Group H, Argentina top with Ghana, and then it's Wales and Iran. Group I is Korea and Cameroon, and then it's Netherlands and New Zealand. These two play each other next. That's a big game. If both tie, I think both are pretty much guaranteed a spot through. Whoever wins is definitely going to be through. And then Group J, Brazil is top, Nigeria second, Slovakia third, El Salvador at the bottom. Group K, Ukraine leads, and then it's Chile and Italy and Qatar at the bottom. Group L, Germany top, England second, Egypt third, United Arab Emirates at the bottom. So that is. Why would we do match practice the day after the honey boat? That makes no fucking sense. Are you trying to kill our players? Like, seriously. So we're going to move over to USA Japan as our next game. Again, it's just a World Cup stream tonight. USA Japan. We'll get in Spain and Uruguay. We might get in Cameroon and Korea as well. But I have a feeling we'll get in these 3 games. These 2 at least. This fourth one may be here. Fourth one of the stream, and then that'll be it. And then we've got the start of preseason right here on the 22nd. We do have 4 friendlies scheduled for the preseason. You can see them there. Henland, Granite, Holywell United, FC United of Wrexham. We do have those 4 scheduled around the World Cup fixtures as of right now. Subject to change given the schedule for the knockout rounds. But we are going to wait on the CLG Senior Cup and the CLG Junior Cup because we need to see what division we actually get promoted to. That's the only problem, right? We don't know what division we're gonna be promoted to. So the players are due to return for preseason for 7 days recruitment meeting. Let's attend the meeting. This is our. We do need another goalkeeper. We really do. Leighton Forth is young. I actually like Zeverona and what he's done in the under 18s. I think he's coming along quite well. But Griffiths is a year younger, and so I think Griffiths deserves to be in there. Striker, who we got at striker? Oh, we got plenty. We honestly have plenty. We honestly have so many in every position. It's a joke. Skip to expiring contracts. Okay. So we have a lot of big expiring contracts, by the way. 19 under 19s. 4 under 21s. Edmondson and Jack Evans. I really don't want to release Jack Evans because he's done us well, but he might not be good enough. We do need to worry about these guys. And Wellman, I don't mind. But the rest I want to sign, including Ben Brindley. I think even though he's the oldest player in the squad, I think he's done so well for us. Ben Brindley is currently a good level 16 player. He'd be a leading level 17 player, and we're moving up to level 17. So, offering his wages are a little high. That's the only problem I have with is that his wages are a bit high. But he's recently signed a contract. Yes, that's true. He also has an extension. Doesn't tell me which players have a freaking extension, man. Increases asking price. Yes. Uh, transfer list as he doesn't fit according to your squad players. Fuck no. Transfer list. Yes, that's fine. I'm not going to transfer list him. He's not transfer listed. Recruitment focus. We do not have enough goalkeepers. That is true. Attacking midfielder right, we look a little weak in that position. That is also true. 5 recruitment focuses. Okay. That I think is fine. And that is that. So that is the recruitment meeting. Now comes the. He really wants me to give a contract to Phil Bruce, and I don't think he's worth it. Kerry Evans on the loan list. That's fine. Tyler Harrison on the loan list. I'm going to say no to that. Actually, I'm going to say yes to that because he's 19. He can't play with the under 18s anymore. Let's see here. No, I'm not going to move him up to the under 21s. Let's see. That's pretty much everything, right? So cool. Cool beans. Let's save the game real quick. And then we'll continue on. I have a snip of the stats from that game. And I just want to say, even in FM, England are crap. Or boring, I should say. Because that game was dreadful. Just England looked nowhere close to freaking scoring. So we're gonna process USA Japan. I got the USA stuff going, man. I got the sound effects ready for USA and Japan. This is gonna be an interesting game. European competition rankings announced. Irish Premier Division moved up 8 places. That's nice. League One or Ligue 1 moved above the Air Division. The Greek Super League has leapfrogged a few. What is the 3F Superliga? Copenhagen? Is that Copenhagen? Is this Denmark? Yeah. Uh, what is? Let me see here. The Sky Bet Championships moved up 1 spot. Bundesliga 2's moved up 1 spot. Any other real big eye catchers, if you would? Not particularly. Sky Bet League 2 stayed the same. Okay. Okay. I know Vanarama National is probably somewhere here if I haven't. Oh, National League North South. That's moved up a spot over to Ukrainian Extinct Division. What a name. Ukrainian Extinct Division. Okay. The lowest ranked league is the Welsh 7th tier. Then it's the Irish Regional Level 6, Welsh Tier 6, Irish Regional Level 5, Austrian County Class Leagues, or the Austrian 5 County Class, and then the Austrian Level 10, Welsh Level 5, and then it's Level 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Look at that. So where's Level 15? 15, 14, 13. So we've moved from the 397th most reputable league out of 404 into the 394th. So I don't even want to begin to think about level 12 and level 11. Where's level 10? Here's level 10 right here. And I think in England, the county leagues. The county leagues are right here at 288. So yeah, that's level 9. Level 8 is right here, the regional first divisions. Level 7 is right here, the regional premier divisions. And then you got level 6 the next level in England should be Blue Square North South. Am I right? Not Blue Square. Yeah, Jesus, what a throwback. Fucking hell. Vanarama North South. I missed the division, but yeah. Okay, not bad. European competition rankings announced. England clinched highest coefficient spots for the UEFA Champions League. So again, England and Spain will have the extra Champions League spot. It actually does mean, by the way, competition to Premier League. That changes a lot. So Newcastle is now in, I believe. So Chelsea go to Champions League, Brighton and Spurs go to Europa League, and Newcastle goes to Conference League. So there you have it. Okay. Moving right along. Leagues in focus. We don't need to do that. It's off season. except for MLS. We do need to do MLS. So MLS, Eastern Conference, Montreal still top, now by 6. Then it's New England, DC, New York City FC, Inter Miami, Philly, Chicago, Cincinnati, and Columbus. Uh, Toronto outside the playoffs by a point, but they have 3 games in hand over Columbus above them. In the West, LA Galaxy are the best team in the league. And then it's Vancouver, Sporting Kansas City, Portland, LAFC, Real Salt Lake, Austin FC, Minnesota United, and San Jose. Colorado is outside on goal difference. Seattle is a point back of the playoffs. That's leagues in focus. Czechia have beaten Greece 1-0. We've got USA Japan. Let's see how we feel. God, is this actually what's going to happen come the World Cup? Is there's going to be 6 games back to back to back to back? That would be freaking. Can you imagine instead of 3-hour time slots for games, if it's just 2, and you just go back to back to back to back 6 games in a row? That's like 12 hours of football. That's nuts. But here you go, USA and Japan. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Let's go. Let's get underway. USA, Japan. Japan in their samurai blue, USA in white. Oh, good ball movement. Really good ball movement from the U.S. Korea! Oh, yes! Let's go! Look at this goal again. U.S. lead. It's going to be an insufferable stream if you're British, by the way, just saying. England drew 0-0 and the USA lead within 5 minutes of their game against Japan. Y'all are going to be out here in the mud right now. But, yeah. Okay, Japan. Oh, all right. I was going to say, I thought we were getting the free kick. The ref blew for it, and then that's the end of the highlight all of a sudden. So. Japan settling into this game a little bit more after giving up that early goal. It was a really good move. It was really good movement on the side. Korea did well with the finish as well. Or Korea. USA can break here. Taylor probably should have just kept going because the ball's now collapsed around Acosta, and he's had to send it out to the defensive line, which means the Samurai Blue have actually had time to reset and move back into the defensive shape. Oh, that's a good ball. Acosta's late to the box. Oh, wow. Acosta made a really good run. That was a very good run. That's what I'm saying. If you can take your man on like that on the break, and you know you have the pace and the momentum, you got to knock it past because you don't want to pass it into a space that collapses and then that ball needs an out, because if that ball comes back, then you've basically given up all your momentum going forward on the break. That's a really good take for Moore. He's got an option on the left here. Does he find it? Oh, he has. It's Acosta. Acosta for 2-0. Oh, what a save. Ohara with a really much needed save. Japan could not go 2-0 down within the opening 15 minutes. That would have been disastrous for them. The U.S. looks up for this, though. They're playing good. Nishimori should be off. And yes, he is. Yeah. I have no idea where this game's even coming from, by the way. I'm assuming the U.S. since it's hosted in the U.S. So, Taylor still doesn't want to knock it past this man. And that is the punishment for not knocking it past. Oh, that's a cheap giveaway. That's a really cheap giveaway. This ball's got to go back down the wing. Oh, good touch from Taylor. So it's not a bad idea with the cross. It's tough to thread that needle. That was almost a really good ball out, by the way, from the Japanese. Taylor, more back post. Nope. Okay, a corner. Taylor. Correa, Taylor. Correa again, the hero. Oh, that's got to be a pen. As it says a corner has been given. I thought that was a pen. I honestly thought that could have been a pen. Taylor. These short corners have been awful placement. Awful placement on these short corners. Oof. Tell you what. Oh, what a move. That is not troubling anybody. That's a good ball. Back post! Howard off the bar. Wow, what a move. What a ball. What a ball towards the back post. Moore tried a shot. That was weak. That's some weak shit from Moore, honestly. U.S. all over him, though. 30 minutes in, Japan can't keep up. Taylor. Taylor with a cross. Moore is not alert to it at all. Oh, first time cross. Acosta, no. Good touch from Flores. You got to shoot, Flores. You got to shoot. Moore's taking it, Moore! How has O'Hara made that save? Taylor's corners have been woeful. This is a good break opportunity for Japan. Matsuoka has to do well to keep knocking it forward here. My God, and then he gives it right to Payne. I was going to say, that's an even sloppier pass. Nagata has it now. I was going to say, he has to do well to keep the ball for offsides. He had to do well to keep the ball moving forward here towards the corner flag because you want your late runners to pick up the run or to be able to find the ball in space. So if you cut the ball back and then you cross it, whatever you do, you want your forward to be driving those center backs deeper, right, to create the space behind at the top of the box, 12, 13, 14 yards out, because then you can have whoever's broke on that trailing run clean the ball up, and they have an open shot on goal, and a good one. That's a high XG shot. Man, that is such a terrible. Taylor's got to stop taking the corners for the States, man. Fucking these corners have been awful. That's a good ball to cut out. Korea's having a great game. Correa. He's done well. Acosta back line. Acosta. It's over. Bale is. All right. All right. You come in here talking that nonsense. You come in here talking that nonsense. I should warn you and click respect the streamer. That's what I should do. Nah, I'm missing every single pen in the pen. Yo, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Poticher. Oh, I was gonna say, if anyone's gonna score that, it would have been Correa. Oh, what a shot! Wow. I'm not over that game. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. Anyway, Poticher. I'll never be over that game. Until we win, probably I'll never be over that game. But O'Hara, man. Nishimura here, bringing the ball forward. This is a good run from Nishimura. That is just such an awful idea with the ball. That is just such an awful idea with the ball. Like, the U.S. played a higher press there, and so he went for the chip, but you've got to be a little bit more creative. See, that's where I feel like if the opponents are going to play the high press, that's where I like width, because then you can send the ball to the corner and use the ball to drive the offside lines. How have you not scored that? He did all the work for you, and Moore didn't score that. Another terrible corner from Taylor. I don't know why you even let it go out for a throw in, Taylor. I don't understand the advantage of letting that ball go out. That's a cheeky little chip, but that's going to sit up right for O'Hara. U.S. have had some freaking golden opportunities, and they haven't been able to do. I mean, they've scored one. It was a great play by Correa, but they've had two really great chances since, and they haven't found the back of the net. That's upsetting. Japan can break. We've seen the pace they have. They can definitely break. Man, Correa with some. He's just on it today, man. Fujimoto, Japanese still looking to go for it. That's a good ball. Matsuoka's in for Japan. That's 1-1. VAR will have a look at the offsides. But that was just, VAR's not having a look at the offsides. That's just such a good ball. Yeah. U.S. defensively way out of shape. The center backs weren't level, and then the left back was way deeper. That just one good ball. Like, Japan have had nothing in this game, nothing. But if you can't keep the shape, one good ball like that's going to undo you every time. It's coming home. England had 20 shots against Egypt at this World Cup, and they drew 0-0. Egypt had one shot that wasn't on target. Matsumoto, who's given way too much space. What the fuck is the U.S. doing? I don't think it's coming home in the Euros either. I don't think England are going to win the Euros, by the way. I think my pick is Germany, but oh my God! Again, the U.S. caught out of shape. Wow, I think Portugal looked. I don't want to say really good today because they took so long to get into the game, but I don't know, man. They made subs and the whole thing just flipped. So I don't know. Spain looked really good too. Yeah, that's true. Spain do look good. I'm still a little weary of Portugal though. So We haven't had our upset story yet. Why are you hitting the ball that far ahead? And I know people are going to be like, what are you talking about? We haven't had our upset. Slovakia beat Belgium, but like, the Belgian team all fucking hate each other's guts. Of course they're going to underperform. You know? First off, they're all aging, right? De Bruyne is in his prime, sure. But like, fucking, you've got Benteke up top, man. Come on. Oh, Barry, you know what? You know what I heard? Somebody the other day described Albania almost beat Italy. Oh, that's in. Let's go. Let's go. Don't be offsides. Don't be offsides. Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, back to Belgium for a second. Somebody described Benteke the other day as the Nickelback of footballers, and I'm like, that is the most accurate fucking thing I have ever heard. Okay, he is just. There could not. I can't remember if it was in your stream or not, but that was the most perfect fucking description of Benteke. Okay, so, but yeah, Belgium. I have no faith in Belgium, man. I have no faith in Belgium whatsoever. I would actually say, if this was the old format and 3 teams didn't get out of the groups, I would say Belgium could get 100% grouped. But their group is so weak. So weak. Like, well, who's in their group? What we got here? Belgium got Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. Romania looked great, but Ukraine looked terrible, so I don't know. I'm going to get to bed, mate. Really tired, so I'll speak to you next stream. Appreciate it, man. Take care. I'll see you another time, probably on your stream if you're streaming tomorrow, honestly, but I'll see you soon. Fuck LAFC. Have a good night. I'm streaming on Thursday after the England game. I might see you then. I'm not 100% sure. My Thursday's up in the air, but either way, I'll catch you soon. Correa Acosta is so oh my god, the keeper was so out of position for that. Oh my god, US. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Take a timeout. Go to bed. Anyway. Have a good night. Japan breaking again. Man, the US. That's a good tackle. Kawakami. Oh, that's cheeky. Forsyth is thankfully equal to it, but that's cheeky. Come on now. Yeah, there you go. Get the ball off him. Finishing your chances, man. That's the England game was about that. This U.S. game's quickly becoming about that. U.S. had 2 great chances. U.S. could have been 3-0 up in the first half. That's a good ball. Who are you heading it to? Headed it right to the Japanese. So. Correa. More. Oh, you got space back for Correa. That's a really good run. Correa! Yes! This time, it will stand. And it's nothing more than the U.S. deserve. They've played so much like the better team. Japan very deadly on the break, very quick on the break, but the U.S. have been all over them. Korea has had an absolute blinder of a game. And Japan need another moment of brilliance to level this game. Oh, that's a bad ball. Dotson's going to bring it forward. Plenty of space for Dotson. Dotson forward. Palmer. He might be on. Palmer! VAR will have a look. VAR is not having a look. It's 3-1. It's really good from Dotson. The cutout and then the ball. It's such a well-timed run, and it's a really good finish. O'Hara should not be being beat on his near post like that, but it's a really clean finish from Palmer. And the U.S. now in the driver's seat. That's going to go out for a throw. The U.S. won their opening game, and now they are in the driver's seat in the group here, about to be the group leaders. Going into the final match of the group stage. Still time for Japan. That's a really good ball. Wakabayashi. Oh, Wakabayashi, Endo. Aizawa. Inagaki, Nagata. Aizawa. Oh, the pace! And that's wide. Just wide. It's good ball movement from the U.S. Palmer. Acosta's got so much space to drive the ball now. Back across. It takes a deflection. It is a corner. I don't think there was anything O'Hara could do to save that. It took a really thick deflection. Oh, Franks with a header back in. O'Hara. Oh, my word. Payne's been very good in the air. Moore, is he on is the question. I don't know. Looks like he is. 13 of 4 on the shots, 2.22 to 0.75 on the XG. US has looked very good. Nowinski, Palmer. Oh, I was going to say, if Palmer can win the header and head it forward, he's off to the races. Good cutout from Flores here. Payne on the left as well. Very good. Payne's got options. Payne's going to keep driving it. Payne. Does he go for the cutback? No, he's going to go for the cross. Palmer might be too deep. Palmer. It's over. Slow to react here, the striker. Aizawa's got it. Nagata. Inagaki. Endo. Nishimura. Good tackle from Flores. Inagaki. Lawson's got it. Acosta. Really good ball from Acosta. Taylor. Oh, Taylor. Oh, boy. What was that? Payne with a big, thick knock on. This ball needs to switch. Yep, Lawson. Oh, Lawson's going to have a goal. What a goal from Lawson. Holy Jesus Christ. What a goal. You know what that means. That is unreal. That's an unreal goal. And it's 4-1. I would say Japan don't deserve to lose 4-1. Really. Japan trying to get something. It would just be consolation at this rate. It wouldn't really. I think this result's beyond them. I am very awfully, cheekily sending the screenshot of England's stats to basically every FM English Discord I'm in. I'm being a bit of a cunt, honestly. But it is. Oh, that's a good ball. Walker, that is a good tackle from Nagata. Very good tackle. Much needed one. Acosta, I think, I thought he strayed off. It doesn't matter. Nobody's there for the. Taylor's going to come down with that. Oh, Flores on the run. Flores! O'Hara. All the way. USA looking for a fifth. Oh, back to Acosta. Cheeky play. O'Hara had to grab that. Thankfully he did. So. Taylor, Payne. Fowler. Nowinski. U.S. pressing again. Acosta. We might have time for two more. We'll see. I think the next game is... I can't remember. I think it's a neutral game. We're following Korea. We're following U.S. We're showing a few of the England games as well. I think we have Germany, England we're going to do as well. Endo, oh, what a deflection. But I think the next day is like not any of those teams. So. Oh, wow. Awfully close, that one. We're into stoppage time. We will have 4 additional minutes. And most of those minutes are gone. So now there is about 70 seconds for this one. Flores, Taylor, and can't curl it in. And that is going to do it. Nishimura's got a free kick here. Going to go for goal. It's over. Full-time whistle should blow. The U.S. have beaten Japan 4-1 at the World Cup, and they deserve it. Japan played okay. They broke well. You can see they have speed on the break, right? You can see they can be deadly on the counterattack. But Korea had a freaking unbelievable game, scoring twice to put the U.S. in the lead both times. They didn't look back. And the runs he made down the left-hand side, or I should say the right-hand side as well. No, the left-hand side, sorry, in the first half and in the second half to set up opportunities for goals. Japan had no answer for him. So Payne and Dodson got booked for the U.S., and so did Lawson, but he came out in the 75th. He came out right after he got booked, actually, I believe. Right? No, he subbed on in the 61st, sorry. So Dodson had the booking in the 26th and then he came out in the 61st. But the U.S. beat Japan, and they very well deserve it with how they've played 4-1. We do have Spain and Uruguay. That should be somewhat interesting on the next day. We're going to do that game. We might get to Cameroon, Korea, and then we'll stop there. And the next FM stream will pick up with England, Germany. We're doing a watch of the World Cup. It's our summer tournament. We do this every off season. We watch one tournament every off season, and this is the third off season. It is the FIFA World Cup, the 2026 FIFA World Cup that we're watching. So, first season it was the 2024 Euros, France over Spain. Second season, it was the 2025 Gold Cup, USA over Canada. And in 2026, we have the World Cup instead of the Gold Cup. I think 2027 is going to be the Gold Cup again. I think the Gold Cup is still going to be every 2 freaking years. North American Gold Cup. I think the next edition, yes, is 2027. So 2027 will be the Gold Cup again. So which I don't actually mind because that's such a small freaking tournament. Like the the Gold Cup is literally 3 group stage games and a quarterfinal and a semifinal. There's no third place game and the final. So you have at max 6 games you're watching. It's not, and we only follow the U.S. through that tournament. We don't watch anybody else. Um, it's not too bad in terms of elongating the off season, unlike the World Cup and the Euros. But that's what we do here, and that's where we are. So, USA over Japan 4-1, big win for the U.S. We've got Spain and Uruguay next. That should be an interesting one. I am going to save the game to lock in the results. Again, England and Spain are the 2 divisions that got, or the 2 leagues, I should say, that got the extra Champions League qualifying spot. So, um, you have Newcastle in the Conference League now. Chelsea's been bumped up to the Champions League. Brighton and Spurs have Europa League. Villa, second season running in a row, by the way, have made the Champions League as well. Man United miss out. My beloved West Ham miss out. Palace, Sheffield United down. Luton back down yet again in the Prem. So that everything should be ticking over. The 22nd is the start of preseason, and everything should tick over in terms of leagues. All the leagues should reset to 0 at that time in Europe, and also ours. We find out where we're moving to. We've been promoted. We just don't know where. And we're going to find that out probably within the next stream or two. A reminder of our schedule, by the way, which is on Twitch. It should be right on the page that you guys are watching. If you click my name, there should be a schedule tab or a little word that you can click, and it should give you the schedule. We've got Football Manager today. We've got F1 tomorrow, and we've got right. I'm back to tell you to F off. How dare you time me out for speaking facts? Go to bed, okay? Go to bed. It's fucking 2 a.m. over there, 2:30 over there. Go to bed. Have a good night though. Get a good night's rest. I'm actually impressed you sat through the 10-minute timeout. I might as well do it again. But no, a reminder of our schedule. Tonight, Football Manager. Tomorrow, don't you dare. I won't. As long as you chill, I won't. Wednesday, tomorrow, we've got F1. I've messaged Snicky about when we're going to play F1. Well, I have some news. Boy, here we go. I've messaged Snicky about when we're going to play the F1 co-op again, and they've not responded. So I'm streaming tomorrow. Let's go. Okay. I can't wait to sit out my 10-minute timeout tomorrow. Nice. And Friday. Nice. Yeah. Uh, first off, that's great news. I'll be sure to be on tomorrow. Second off, yeah, actually, I'll be sure to be on tomorrow. That's it. And Friday and Saturday. Nice. You will get a 20-minute timeout instead. You do whatever, mate. That won't bother me. So tomorrow F1, Thursday some more F1. By the way, Friday no stream. We're off Friday night. Saturday we'll come back. Saturday, I have it right now as 8:30 a.m. And I have it as uh, Georgia Czech Republic watch along. Fox put that game behind a fucking paywall. So we're not going to do the Georgia Czech Republic watch along. We have no reason to. I've booked around. I don't know who I look like, by the way. I've booked around uh, Saturday morning for some golf. So I'll edit that and you'll see an edit to Saturday stream time. We'll probably just get the second game of Euros because I have to piss off to the stadium for the MLS that Saturday night. Sunday though, all three games coming your way. I'm not Adam Sandler. I don't look like Adam Sandler. Um, yeah, Sunday we'll have all three games of the Euros again for you as well. So I do not look like Adam Sandler. You need to get your eyes checked if you think that. Nonetheless, let's move on to. Oh, we have a scouting update, and all of them are staying in the pool. That's nice. How nice. Um, the World Cup yet again. Turkey at 2-1 over France, and Morocco beat Cuba. That's expected. Cuba are just here to have a good time. Where's England? Good question. England are currently uh, in their group in second. They drew Egypt 0-0, so they're in second. They have to play. We're watching that game on the next stream, on Saturday stream. They have to play Germany, so that's going to be an interesting one. England has to play Germany, and then they'll finish the group with the UAE, actually. So um, England should be fine because even if they lose to Germany, they should beat the UAE. And if they can't beat the UAE, quite frankly, they don't deserve to probably get out of the group. Then you know what I mean? If you can't beat Egypt and UAE, you wouldn't want you wouldn't say they deserve to get out of the group if that's the case. But the U.S. is top theirs. Czechia and beat Greece, who could only manage a draw versus the U.S. So I don't understand. I wonder what vegans think of Minecraft. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, let's move back to the results. Senegal 5-2 over Uzbekistan, Paraguay, Denmark as well, and we've got Spain and Uruguay. So let's get into our third match of the night. Spain, Uruguay here. Uh, should be an interesting matchup. Spain obviously favored. You can't write off Uruguay. They always seem to have some level of quality. Oh God. I actually miss Minecraft. The thing is, I don't like all the additions that they've had to Minecraft over the years. Part of me is like, a modded Minecraft confuses the shit out of me. But I don't know. I'm so used to 1.7.3 beta. MetLife Stadium. So this game taking place in New York. Where's the sound? Where's the uh, chill out a little bit, okay? Um, I understand the banter, but it's kind of stale bread. Uh, anyway, it is Spain, Uruguay. Where did the sound go? There we go. There we go. So we are underway. Spain and Uruguay. Uh, I'm a vegan and I'm shattered, says Adam Zero. No! It's just Minecraft, mate. Things go poof in there. Uh, how you been, by the way, Adam Zero? Not a bad opening attempt from Spain. Spain should be the 100% favorites for this game. But I'm interested to see what we can do with Uruguay. Not bad, been lurking. I appreciate it. We don't have any games we're playing tonight. It's just the World Cup watch party. And Saturday stream will probably be the same. Oh my goodness. Saturday stream. Love that you watch tournaments. I appreciate that because I know a lot of people. Yeah, I'm gonna get to sleep. All right, Barry, take care. I think a lot of people don't, and they find it boring. But I enjoy the watch tournaments actually. I didn't think you were a vegan, by the way. I actually don't know any, to be honest with you. I know it's a thing. I just don't know any personally. My sister tried it, and her doctor told her if she doesn't actually start eating red meat to get the iron that's in it, her iron deficiency will get worse. Marcos, what the fuck? Mexico over Suriname in the Gold Cup final? How did Suriname get there? So we've had also the Euro final was Croatia versus Austria. Croatia, what the shit? I know. Listen, I know Football Manager throws up odd results. I understand that. However, we've had a perfectly normal Football Manager experience. Okay, our Euros was France over Spain, and our Gold Cup was US over Canada. Like, that is the most normal. Oh, that's a pen. That is indeed a pen. Uh, like, that is the most normal results you could have had. And even the World Cup so far has been pretty normal. I mean, England are disappointing, and the U.S. can get out of the groups. Now, if we get to the knockout rounds, then we'll see, because if we get to knockout rounds, then the U.S. should do fuck all. Weird teams have won the Euro in real life, though. You're right, Greece has won it. Denmark has won it. But that Denmark side had a lot of quality in it, to be fair to the Denmark side. I can't say that's like a weird thing. I thought Italy winning it last edition was a little odd because they struggled to qualify for the World Cup. Like they don't qualify for the World Cup and then they come out and win the Euros and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? Like I thought that was a bit strange. But he missed the pen, by the way. I didn't even notice that. He missed the pen in the 22nd minute. Jesus. So Uruguay still with a chance. Czechoslovakia's won it before. You're right. Yeah. But that was correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a long time ago. Like before I was born in '88, if I remember correctly. Like granted, Czechoslovakia hasn't been a country for a while. Yeah, the '70s. Yeah. Italy's only won it twice. Wow. Who's won it? The Soviet Union has won it. Oh, the Netherlands has won it. I didn't think the Netherlands ever won it. They have won it. Yeah, you're right. Czechoslovakia would be a good team if it was still united. You're right. But Greece is probably the oddest one to have won it, by the way. Yugoslavia. I don't think Yugoslavia's won it. They've hosted it, but they've not. Oh, Yugoslavia could be a great team if it was still united. I see. I didn't realize that. I saw the second message, not the first. So, yeah. Yeah, because that would be what? Croatia, Montenegro. Yeah, they'd be good. Yeah, that'd be what, like, well, that would be like Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, Albania. Like, well, no, not Albania, but still. Bosnia and Serbia. Yep. Herzegovina as well. 0-0, man. Not a lot of highlights, actually. Spain had a 1.08 xG and what 0.79 of that was the pen. So they've actually been outside of the pen. They've been really poor. So that they're actually probably when I play Hearts of Iron, they're probably the nation I like to play the most is Yugoslavia because they have just enough resources that if you can keep Germany happy, they won't attack you, and you can build up and start to bully the other Eastern European nations. Like usually, I try to take. Usually, Albania offers you no resistance right at the start of the game. So if I play Hearts of Iron, I usually play Yugoslavia, and first thing I'm doing at the start of the game is trying to annex Albania as quick as possible because I haven't played Hearts of Iron in years, but my best save was as Nationalist China. You know what? I have Hearts of Iron 2 installed, and I have one save where I am Nationalist China, and I'm trying to uh, I'm trying to prepare for Japan essentially. You know, I mean that's the first thing is just prepare for them. You know, but oh, he wanted that. Spain's put that out for a corner. Yeah. Uh, Hearts of Iron 3, I struggled a lot in, and Hearts of Iron 4, I get my ass kicked all the time. But Hearts of Iron 1 and Hearts of Iron 2, I'm not bad at. That was a wicked corner. It's probably different now, but in that version, I just threw endless waves of infantry at Japan and overwhelmed them eventually. That's usually what I do with Yugoslavia. Although I do mountaineers, a mix of mountaineers and infantry, because when you go into like Bulgaria, and especially if you go into Greece. But if you go into Bulgaria, it tends to be very mountainous, and tanks just don't work there. So if you build mountain men, you could probably take them apart. Oh, let's hit the wall. But I think I built one armored division. Nice. I had to. I've had two. My best save was Hearts of Iron 1 with Yugoslavia, because oh, that was so close. What a save from Alves, by the way. What a freaking incredible save. Uh, my best save was Hearts of Iron 1 with Yugoslavia, because all I tried to do the first 2 years was influence the U.S. and build an army. And I built a lot of tank divisions, as much as I could. And Romania was a bear to deal with. But eventually what happened is I attacked Romania foolishly, and the Soviet Union declared war on me to come to the aid of Romania. And I managed to take Romania, but then I had to fight the Soviet Union. So Germany at that time was fighting them, because it was like 1940, and they invited me to the Axis, so I just said yes. And because I had spent 4 years basically, or 5 years, influencing the U.S., they declined the invitation to be a part of the Allies, and Japan declined the Pearl Harbor incident, and I was like, oh my God, we actually might do something here instead of get overrun. So because I'd spent like my whole first 6 or 7 saves all ended the same way, and that was just Germany gets overrun. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay. But when Japan said no to attacking Pearl Harbor, and the U.S. stayed out of the Allies, I'm like, we might do something here. So the game ended with us annexing the Soviet Union. Um, Germany and I basically split it up finally, and I wound up getting a shit ton of territory. But and Japan went after Britain and India. Japan completely overran Britain and India, and I'm like, this game is actually going to be an Axis win. Because Hearts of Iron 1, it's so hard for the Axis to win. It's very hard for the Axis. Game gets weird when you do odd stuff. Yeah, the game does get weird, which is why I like it. But that and Civilization are two grand strategy games I really, really enjoy. I used to do Europa Universalis as well, but it just isn't the same. It just I didn't really like Europa Universalis 1. It just wasn't the best. Colonizing was just an annoyance in that game. I was Sweden once and joined the Allies. The Germans should have steamrolled us, but it seemed like I just had blinders to attacking Sweden. The Hearts of Iron 2 game I just finished, Germany just overran everybody. I was surprised. They 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 decided that um, the Scandinavian countries were important, so they invaded Norway and they blew them away. I was like, whoa. And they never went after Sweden, but then Finland allied with Russia, and they had to go after Finland. But oh my goodness me, he's at the post. But yeah, Germany had beaten Finland, beaten Norway, had gotten real deep into the Soviet Union, and then got a stalemate, like past Stalingrad even, but then hit a stalemate in the Urals, just past the Urals. And Japan had a stalemate in the Pacific. But then Germany had managed to invade the British Islands and just take over the British Islands. But then the game ended. The UK managed to run Italy completely out of Africa as well. Italy lost everything in Africa. But the UK couldn't get. Whoa, that was close. The UK couldn't get on board. Like they couldn't land in Italy for some reason. They just kept getting pushed out. So I was like, oh, okay. And then the game ended in like 1949. That was that. I was like, all right, cool. It was a good game, but I tried to save as South Africa and I tried to save as Bolivia as well, just to see what it's like playing those countries. Worst idea ever. They were insanely dull. They were so boring. The South Africa save, literally the entire war went by and nothing happened on the continent, like as South Africa. It was such an awful save. I was like, why did I do this to myself? Yeah, I did a short-lived save as Venezuela. Yeah, the South American countries in that game, they're just terrible to play as. They're just awful. It's just so boring. You just can't go anywhere. And the U.S. has the independence pacts on all those countries, that the Monroe Doctrine, that you can't even take over your neighbors if you want. Like if you played Brazil, you couldn't even take over your neighbors because you would just piss off the U.S. So yeah, it's an awful save. But there is actually not much time left in this game. Spain have just squandered everything they've had. That's a really cheap corner that's been given away. Uruguay's had some chances, but Spain haven't had anything. I mean, there's been a few really good close chances. That's a wicked corner. Rodriguez was looking for that. But, oh, what an awful touch. Morales had to head that clear. He had nowhere else to go with it. But I might install HOI 3 now. I freed up a ton of space on my hard drive. I actually thought buying a 2 terabyte hard drive was going to be enough. And I actually ran it down. I actually ran like 75% of it down. So, but I uninstalled a game that was like 80 gigs and freed up a shit ton. So I might use that space to install Hearts of Iron 3 and try to give that another go. So, oh, good chance from Hermida. Decent header from where he was, but Caceres has it. Uruguay, smash and grab? Smash and grab? Maybe. I mean, Egypt didn't look anywhere close to a smash and grab. That's a good ball. Is Morales on side? He is. Morales! Oh, what a stop. What a block. That is the best chance Uruguay's had. Another guy on the, now there's a guy on the Uruguay called Correa, or Correa. Spanish, you have to roll the R's, and I don't think I can do that. Doesn't matter anyway. Alves has it, so. I think I have HOI 4 as well, but I'm just so ass at 4. 4 minutes of stoppage time, and it's gone by in a flash. This is the last dance here. If Uruguay steal it here, this would be a big 3 points for them. That's a good ball. And it's taken away. Spain, can they break? 30 seconds. No. This is a free kick for Spain. This is a dangerous position. Hermida floats it in. Offsides. That should do it. The whistle should go. Uruguay pick up a big point versus Spain, who squander their chances. A missed pen from Marcos is enough to ensure a 0-0 draw. Paraguay drew Denmark 1-1. They're having a phenomenal tournament, Paraguay. Algeria beat Haiti 2-0. So I think Haiti is pretty much all but out. Spain have 2 draws, actually. They are in very grave danger. Um, I think Spain have Haiti last, actually, if I remember correctly. Spain. Yeah, Spain have Haiti last, so they should be fine. But the fact that they couldn't beat either uh, Uruguay or Algeria should be worrying. Um, what else is going on here? Czechia with a win over, like I said, Czechia beat Greece, so Czechia is actually second. Japan should be okay. Japan has to play Czechia though, so if they draw, both should be fine. If they lose, because the U.S. actually beat them pretty dominantly, you'd have to worry about the goal difference for Japan and getting through on 3 points. Canada, who did Canada win? Canada beat Mali, I think, or I think Canada beat Mali, right? Um, ooh, I gotta go back. Yes, Canada beat Mali. So we have they're still in it very much. Mali are pretty much done and dusted. Let's see here. They have to win, but they have I think Serbia or Australia left, so it's Serbia's pretty much through anyway right now with 6 points. What else we got? uh, Sweden's pretty much through to the knockout to the round of 32. Mexico and Ecuador fighting for that last spot. Turkey are through. France should get through because Cuba's so poor. I mean, 1-8, that's awful. And they have to play, and France has to play Cuba, so France should be fine. Uh, Paraguay and Denmark level on points is pretty interesting. They are definitely through ahead of Uzbekistan. Um, and honestly, even if they just played each other, so even if they both drop points, they should be through with 4 points. So Paraguay, Denmark, both through. That looks good. Morocco is going to have to. I'm sorry. Uh, who else is in the group? Senegal is looking to pick up one more. Let's see here. Algeria, Uruguay, both on 4. They should be fine. Spain's the one to worry about. And then we've got obviously the rest of the divisions or the groups, I should say, yet to play a second game. So let's get into the final game of the night. Cameroon, Korea. And then we will be out of here. So Saturday stream, which will probably be about a 3 to 4 hour stream, will be England, Germany, U.S. We should get through the rest of the group stage. Should get through the rest of the group stage on Saturday stream of FM, and then we'll start the round of 32 as well, and we'll watch the tournament through. So I'm expecting, because Sunday stream is going to be 9 hours with the football, I'm expecting we get through most of the remaining World Cup on Sunday. If not, we'll clean it up next week, obviously. But we should be through and into preseason. I would like, my intention is that this preseason does not last as long as the previous preseason. The previous preseason was 16 episodes on the YouTube. It took us quite a bit to get through. We had like 11, I think in the end we had like 11 matches. Um, in our preseason. I'm not going to book that many this season. I just want to get into the season. So as of right now, it's an instance where we have 4 booked, and then we'll do the CLG Senior Cup, which is obviously the 3 league matches, and then we'll do the CLG Junior Cup, which is 2, and that'll be it. So we're looking at 9 games maybe for the preseason. Again, it depends on where we get promoted to and when that division starts their league. Because if it's Amateur and Cheshire, Lancashire and Cheshire Amateur League Division 3, then we'll start our season's not going to start till September. So Colombia beating Portugal 1-0. Ivory Coast beat Saudi Arabia 3-0. Argentina had a player sent off in the opening minute of the game. What the fuck? Hang on. Argentina had a player sent off in the opening minute of the game. The opening minute. What the fuck happened? Argentina are white. What the fuck is he done? What the fuck is he done? Why has he done that? Love it. He's just Brexit tackled for no reason. He's literally just Brexit tackled for no fucking reason. Why? Just why? And Wales couldn't score the entire time. They played the entire game a man up and they couldn't fucking score. Come on, man. Iran is leading Ghana 3-1 currently. We're going to have Cameroon, South Korea, New Zealand, Netherlands are also playing. Let's get into it. Our final match of the night. Cameroon and Korea. Cameroon will be in green. Korea will be in red. So, FM. My only complaint is look at this where the Korean flag is. That's got to change in FM25, man. That looks like the North Korean flag. They're not North Korean. Like, why would you even... Oh, I meant to pause that, not skip it, but fuck it. We go to the... Why would you even create that in the fucking game? Like, so fucking stupid. Come on. Anyway. Here's Korea. With it. I want to find one that's like that with the three colors and take a snip. Because the half and halves don't look totally like it, but then they have ones that aren't half and halves, and they look eerily close. Like these ones don't look. I mean, it's not great. Don't get me wrong, but they don't look too bad. But then I think they have one behind this goal that's like a tricolor, and I'm like, yeah, like these guys up here, and I'm like, fuck's sake, man, like that is just awful. I just need to get a snip of it next time it comes on camera. Oh, that's a good ball. And that's a good block. Like, I don't know. Need to switch the ball. That is a wicked cross, man. That had some spin on it. Terrible handling. Now Cameroon can break here. They got the forward man. He should be off, actually. I think Abega went too early. And yeah, the flag's going up. He is off. It's the right idea. The ball needed to be way more instant and over the top. And then the pace can just do the rest of the work. So, well, he's almost let that run out for a throw. I was like, don't let that run out for a throw. That'd be terrible. That's good sweep though. Good sweep, boy. Good ball movement. Good turn. Terrible touch. Because I say if he caught up to that, he's got the player who's moving into space. Kim needs to get wider here, but he still picked up the ball. That's good cut inside. Can't find it. That had to go back. And that is a waste of the ball. That's a waste of the possession. It's just a waste. I understand the pass that was like there that went back initially because the press was right there. You know what I mean? Like he closed him down. He was right there. So I'm like, okay, you don't have an opportunity to turn towards goal because he's just right there on you. So you pass it back, but then you want to let the players maybe spread out, and then you can send the ball to the wing, or you can try to have somebody make a run that gets the center backs out of position, and instead he just decided to go. It went miles over because he's not a striker. Cameroon definitely have a chance. They're always a tricky African side to beat. Cameroon, Ghana, always tough. Always. Senegal as well. Um, Ghana particularly are always pretty tough to beat, but they're losing 3-1. He got that. Yeah, he took that on his left foot. He didn't need to. It's a good knock on from Yuki Su here. Oh, such a terrible pass. And the idea is so right. The player peeled off to receive that pass, but it was just way too soft. The whole thing's got to reset. The whole shebang's got to reset. I thought the ball here would have been good. He could have ran wide with it between the lines. Just push the defenders back. The overlap needed to come here. It didn't. Now the ball has to go in the middle. Still pressing. Still ideas here. See, look at this. Now you can run the ball wide if you want. Push the defenders, but it's a terrible touch. You were looking for the I guess you were looking for the ball, the pass back, and he tried to cut back instead, but he just took too heavy a touch. So the ball was going to go that direction anyway, though. Whether it was a pass, he's off. I think he's off. The assistant didn't raise his flag, but he was called off. It's a terrible free kick. He didn't stay on. The free kick came in for him, but he didn't stay on sides for it. It's not a direct free kick. So. Actually, there probably was a direct free kick, but even still. Yobe, and it's cut out. It's Cameroon's first real chance there. It's a really good ball across. So, this one, see, the thing with games like this between Cameroon and Korea is it's either going to be a really drab 0-0 or this is going to be like a 4-4. Like, they're either going to beat the crap out of each other and it's going to be 3-3, 4-3. You know, at the Euros we had this game that was 5-5, or both teams are going to be absolute dog. And that's a free kick the other way. And right now I think both teams are actually going to probably kick the crap out of each other because they've had good chances here. I think this second half is going to be wicked. Simo. Ooh, good cross. Abega. But it's put out by Sim Hyun Woo. And now it is Cameroon. LaCroix with the worst name because it's a terrible drink. It's sparkling water here. I actually like sparkling water, but just LaCroix is just awful. Oh. We got under that way too much. Way too much. Yuki Su, this is about 25. Oh, he's got to go. But Bayina's right there. Not a LaCroix fan either. Yeah, it's just terrible tasting. Like, I don't mind sparkling water. I don't mind Perrier. What's the other one? Is it Pellegrino? I actually like Pellegrino. But, like, LaCroix is just fucking nasty. It's a good ball. It's that corner. I have a friend in Seattle who just absolutely hates all sparkling water, though. And she looks at that LaCroix as just like the pinnacle. That's a pen. It's been given a pen. VAR checking. It's been given. Niobe's been booked. And Korea have a all-important pen here. It will be Lee Jung-hoon to take it. And he scored it. And Korea lead. Honestly, if we're being really honest, it's a pretty shit pen, honestly. The keeper just went the wrong way. So sometimes you got to be lucky. Sometimes, I mean, it's a pen. You can get lucky, right? But it's not the best taking pen you're ever going to see. Big lead for Korea, though. I believe, did Korea win their opening game? I think they did. I think they won 3-1, if I remember correctly. This is a much better opponent, though. Abega might be off. And yes, Abega's given off. Here's Kameni here with a free kick to Niobe. Bilingwa, that's very well cut out. Yuki Su has a lot of space to take this ball. And instead he holds it up. No need to hold it up. Just keep running with it. There you go. Back for Yeon Min Soon. Oh, that's a cheeky cross. I'm not a huge fan of the loft on the cross because the striker was right side of his man. So it could have just stayed on the ground and he could have just tried to muscle that in. I didn't think, going for the back post, I didn't think, the player was marked. So you already have the striker strong side. You might as well just take it, right? Take that opportunity. 1-0 Korea. They've actually blown them. Well, it's the pen. I don't want to say it's blown them away in the XG. It's literally just the pen. But, yeah, Korea do lead 1-0. Second half. Are we getting a kickoff highlight, or is this just nonsense? Well, they might. Nope. Nonsense. Okay. Jung-hoon should be on side here. Oh, that's good ball movement. No, he didn't need to go there. Again, you got this guy here. Oh, I can't scroll over. Who was moving into a position where he was going to be strong side. It's not a good corner at all. Don't go. That is a big header from Choi Dae-soo, because that was destined for a shot on the back post. I should actually message her and be like, there's a player in Cameroon, but she doesn't follow sports. She'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But Korea, I thought this was going to be a slugfest. It's actually looking like it could be a 1-0 or a 1-1, maybe a 2-1. Depends on how attacking these teams want to get as the game progresses. We're already 55 minutes in. We're in the 55th. But my thing is, if it gets to like the 75th, how attacking do the teams want to be? They have to start thinking about their table position as well. It is the middle game. So if you're Korea, you're thinking you want to see this game out because it'll give you 6 points in the group and you'll be done. You'll be in. But if you're Cameroon, you want to attack. That's a great header, and that is saved. You're still awake. It's 3 a.m. My brother, turn the phone off. I listen to ASMR. I turn the phone off, and if that doesn't help me, well, I don't know what will. I blame TikTok. I thankfully don't have one. I do not have a TikTok, thankfully. Oh, LaCroix's gone. Thank God. Thank you, Cameroon. LaCroix is off the field. I listen to atmosphere stuff like rain. Some of that stuff is good. Oh man, he had a right old crack at that. Um, for some reason, and I can't explain why, but for some reason, visual triggers and barbershop stuff does it for me. Nemo's Dreamscapes is also good. I'm looking that up right. I'm assuming that's YouTube, but I'm looking that up right now. Nemo's Dreamscapes. Oh yeah, came right up, by the way. Oh, okay. I have seen this stuff before. Yep, I love barbershop stuff. Yeah. Whoa, 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 pause. Yeah. I've seen this stuff. Nemo's Dreamscapes. This stuff's good. Yeah. Nemo's plays atmospheric sound with muffled old-time music. Yeah. It randomly got recommended one day by YouTube, and it came across my feed. And I listened to it, and I'm like, this is good. Like, I don't mind this. That, to me, is stuff I'll listen to. People smoking, too, if I'm honest. Yeah. That's the stuff I would listen to during the day. Like, if I'm working, that's the stuff I would put on, because the stuff doesn't help me fall asleep, but it definitely helps me relax. But the barbershop stuff is like, I'm out, man. That's like instant. I think Yuki Su might be off. That's a good save. Yeah, it's also good background. It's like blinders for me when I need to concentrate too. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right. So, uh, so okay. Always missed the header. What's happened here? Don't go wide. Yuki Su should be off. Oh, he scored! He scored. He's given it. I don't think it's going to stand. I don't think it's going to stand. I think it's going to be off, and it is. Yeah, he looked off. Right from the word go, he looked off. There's the replay. I don't know why the audio all of a sudden is like super loud. It's calmed down now. Oh, I thought he was going down with an injury. It's a pretty bad turnover. Cameroon got a chance here. Korea's look like they've stepped it up. They've had about a spell, I would say, of 30 minutes where they've looked really, 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 really good. But they still have a danger of turning the ball over like that. Cameroon can always beat you. Almost like Japan did when they leveled against the U.S., where the U.S. was just constantly on the possession, constantly moving forward, and then one good play really undid everything. That's too heavy a touch. Kang Sun Ho has at least moved the ball forward. That is another terrible touch. And now Cameroon on the break. Simo Abega. I think, is he going to cut it? No, he's not. He's going to go for the cross. Ndongo was there, but Chang Sun Jin has gloved it down. Maduga, that is way over. Way over. So, me personally, Adam Zero, if you're still here, by the way, I'm a big Latte fan. Latte is like my go-to for ASMR stuff. I would say Latte's good, Ting Ting's good, and then I'm trying to remember who else I go to. But never heard. Oh my God, Latte stuff is unreal. Latte ASMR on YouTube, her stuff is unreal. I do Nada. I would say Nada, Latte, and ASMR Treasury is pretty good. Gentle Whispers is pretty good, and those are like the big four, I would say. And Ting Ting, the big five. Ting Ting as well. So that's too heavy a touch again. He's gonna get the ball back though. Kang Sun Ho. I was gonna say he has to have a crack from that distance, but it went awry. Now Cameroon looking to break. Abega again. Abega's been the key for Cameroon, really. He's been pretty good down this right. Korea haven't really had an answer for him. That's a really good ball, but doesn't fall to anybody. That is the wrong decision, the knock on. So here's Yuki Su with a free kick for Korea. That is going into the box. Maoli's going to. Ooh, Sim Hyun Woo will have it. Back for Yuki Su. What can they do? Korea got to do something here. They want to spread out. They want to switch the ball. Oh, the curler. Relaxing ASMR. ASMR Sports and almost. Did you see? You want to know something neat? I found somebody, and I don't know how, and I don't know why, but they play Football Manager, and they do ASMR Football Manager. And I'm like, look, I don't think I can fall asleep to that, but I respect it. I respect it a lot. But yeah, they do ASMR Football Manager. I'm like, how the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't even believe it. Soul Repost ASMR is my favorite, but she only posts rarely. Now, there was a German ASMRist who did the same. She posted a lot. I think Dream something. Dreamscape, Dreamers, I don't know. And she also retired too. So, Amalst. Oh, okay. See, I actually like whispers over soft-spoken. Latte has both. Latte has soft-spoken and she has whispers. And she has videos that actually have both in the same. Amalst. I just looked up her. Relaxing ASMR and ASMR Sports. Okay. ASMR Sports. I'm looking that up now too. Come on, YouTube. Okay, YouTube's going to take a minute to load that last one. Ting Ting's got some. Ting Ting's mostly both soft-spoken and whispers, actually. Oh, ASMR Sports opens a lot of baseball cars. Okay. Hang on a minute. Whoa, my mouse just went blind there for a minute. ASMR Sports. Okay, I see. Cool. I've got all three opened. I'll probably listen to some tonight, actually, in all honesty. So, back to... Yeah, I've watched Ting Ting. Yeah. She used to post religiously, and then, I don't know, I think she moved back to China for a little bit. Obviously, they have laws against it. And then, that's a good cutout. Korea are just trying to see this out now. Cameroon are coming at them with everything they can. And then she's back in the States now, though, so she's posting more now. So. So. The deflection. It's a corner, and Korea just have to retain possession here. Honestly, if you're just trying to see this game out, Yeon Min Soon comes out, subbed out. Uh, and that is not a great corner. That was a terrible corner. Somehow, oh, what a save. How they got that off, I don't know. I've been listening to ASMR for a long time, and I kind of preferred the old school, most unintentional ASMR. I don't into the high production role play. See, I like the high production stuff. That's what I've listened to ASMR for about I'll say 4 or 5 years now. I want to say about four, yeah, about 4 years. So like barbershops, like you said. Oh, I like the barbershop role plays. Those are the ones that do me in, the barbershop role plays. So, but yeah, the unintentional stuff, yeah, that is some old school. Oh, that's a great chance for Korea. That is the game done. Korea are going to take 3 points. I do like the ones, the unintentional stuff I like a lot of the times is the suit fittings. The suit fittings I like. That's because I used to work in fines men clothing too. So listening to it, all this real barbershops too, it puts me to sleep. Nice, yeah. Listening to the suit fittings gets me because I used to work in that industry. So uh, I'll uh, I'll put that on, and I just like to hear different things because even though I spent almost 2 years in that industry, like you still learn stuff, and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? It's great. Finesman clothing is something I have an affinity for. I just never wear it because it's expensive as shit to buy. I know that is what the fuck was that, Korea? That is such a terrible turnover, by the way. I like painting and brush sounds. Bob Ross was honestly my favorite. I I feel sorry. You have my sympathy, mate. I was never a big painter. I never really liked the shows, but I do know that his show was huge, and it was always on when I was a kid growing up as well. So I think, okay, I was gonna say a big it might have been off anyway, but so, but he has. I mean, he did it for decades. I want to say. Let me get a snip of this real quick. Uh, this is what I want to take a snip of, and then I'm just gonna circle this thing and point to that thing and point to that thing. So I have my snip finally. So thank you. We'll resume the game now. Uh, fuck, where's the Discord I meant for this? Like, I don't care about painting. I just like the sounds. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, he was a great personality as well. Like, you wouldn't want. I mean, he himself is at least entertaining to watch. 5 minutes of added time. 20 seconds left. Korea have gotten 3 huge points to move towards the second round of the World Cup. So. And that is that. So Korea threw 2-0, 4 bookings for Cameroon. They might still be in it. I believe they have a win. Korea took 2 bookings at 35th minute pen, 89th minute goal is enough for the Koreans to get into really what should be the second round of the World Cup. England and Germany will kick off. That's a big game, and that's going to kick off our next stream, England, Germany, followed by the U.S. and Czechia. The Netherlands beat New Zealand 1-0 in the end as well. So if I go to stages, Colombia is qualified. They are through no matter what because Portugal has 1 draw, 1 loss. Um, Portugal's in trouble, mate. They got to play Saudi Arabia last. And yes, South Korea is pretty much through at this rate, no matter what. I mean, they have 6 points, mate. I think Cameroon plays the Netherlands next as well. Yes, Cameroon plays the Netherlands, so um, I don't know why Q isn't next to their name because they have to be qualified no matter what, right? Because they have. I could have sworn they had each other. South Korea has the Netherlands. So maybe not, because the idea. Oh yeah, because the Netherlands could win and Cameroon could win, and then you have 3 teams on 6 points. I get it. Okay, cool. So we have got England, Germany is our opener for the next stream. USA, Czechia, Paraguay, Senegal, Korea and the Netherlands, Nigeria and Brazil as our final group stage games here at the World Cup. So we got 5 more group stage games. We should burn through that on Saturday. Won't be an issue. We'll kick off Sunday stream, depending on how much time we have left after we get through these 5 games. We could kick off Sunday stream with the round of 32. So something to look forward to. We're going to save the game to lock in the results. And that is going to be that. So, Adam Zero, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Great to have you along. Barry James, great to have you along, even though you acted like a twat at times. We are going to send you. I I normally at this time would send you the Mr. Cellophane, but I think there's a small FM streamer who's up and coming. I've never seen him before. I've never rated him before. I know nothing about him, but I'm going to send you that way anyway. It's FM Jellico. Have a good night. You too. We're going to send you. Oh, I need to actually type raid correctly, right? We're going to send you to F. Jesus Christ, I can't type for shit. FM Jellico. Thank you so much for watching. I just gave you the. There we go. Christ. And we will see you another time. Until then, we'll see you hopefully tomorrow for the F1. If not, Saturday for the FM. Until then, take care. Right, that's Twitch sent off first for the first time. We're going to actually stop it here and stop the YouTube recording. So if you were watching on YouTube, this is the end of 56.2. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with more of the World Cup, the 2026 FIFA World Cup, in a bit. Until then, take care.